our shape, I've gone to view and I went on show grid. Sometimes it's easier when we're using math to make sure we're on the line by showing the grid. I'm going to create a square that I'm going to tessellate. I'm going to make sure that my width and height is perfect and in a nice round number. So I'm going to go 70 by 70 to make sure it's perfect. So when I move this, I'll know that I'm on the shape. I'm going to zoom in. This is bothering me that I'm not aligned. So if you want to make sure it's exactly to the size, you can go to snap to grid. And when I move this guy, I'm just going to move each of these lines so they snap perfectly. It'll snap to the grid perfectly. So I'm worrying that it's not 70 by 70 in this lovely box. Okay, fully snapped. So this box is 72 by 72. Voila. Here's my first shape. This is the shape I'm going to tessellate. My second, I'm going to have a pattern that I think best represents the culture that I've chosen in socials. So reminder, when you use the pen tool, right here, you click and hold if you'd like a curve. You click on the last point if you'd like to release the curve so that you could make a straight line. Click and hold if you'd like another arc. And again, if you'd like the reverse, then you can just click. But if you want to now be free, you just release with Alt or click on the last anchor. So here is my shape that I am going to insert onto my thing. And I kind of want it to not be so linear, so I'm actually going to move it up and over. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So I can't first have to select them both. Go to my shape modifier, click on that new piece I created. This guy is now separated from the shape, as you can see, and it moves it. I know that this is 72 pixels. Great. The one thing I don't know is how far this distance to this distance is, and I want to move it over to the edge. So I'm going to zoom in. I want to do this right because I'm not going to be doing it that often. Now I can assume it's half my box. It's going to be half of 72. Good logic. But in case you're not on the grid and you're not doing half, the tool is this measure guy. He's underneath the eyedropper. Use him. He's your friend. If you zoom in to a tedious amount, you can now make sure that you're going from anchor to anchor. Very important. If I click on this guy and I start dragging, my measure box over here is going to tell me my width and height of what I'm moving. Notice how if you move on a diagonal, it will tell you what that is too. It'll tell you width and height to enter. So here, look at that. I'm right on the anchor point. Half of 72 is 36. Perfect. Great. It doesn't move it, but it gave me the number that I'm going to enter. So I know that in order to go across this box of 72, I need to go on a vertices of 72. I also need to move over 36. So I'm going to control click, transform, move, voila, and he's going over 36. Computer remembered. It didn't remember my vertical. Now I like to work in preview because here I wouldn't have thought that, oh yeah, I'm subtracting because I'm going up, so it's negative 72. Preview is your friend, very helpful tool. So now I have my shape that's gone up and over. I'm seeing though that there's a little error of this overhang here, which if I kind of start to realize, oh, it's going to copy and paste, how would that work? I can kind of prove without even merging it and not going too far in my steps if this is going to work. And just to make sure it was going to work, just move that so it's easier. Just to kind of preview it. Does it connect and fill in that space of the overhang? Perfect, it does. So I'm going to continue with my steps. So selecting them both, going to the guy and the shape builder, clicking and dragging to merge it into one new shape. So that will allow me to have this shape extruded and modified. We're going to do two cutouts that will better adjust our shape and have a representation. You could choose, if you want, to have another piece cut out from here that's cut out from here. And that would be a cool thing to see an insert of the cutout. It's up to you what you'd like to do. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to make sure that we properly move it up and over when we tessellate it.